We found a poison frog in the backyard. Dad says they're dangerous, but they can also be used in medicine.
That's right, and that's a lot like how you should use your words, too. Good morning, good afternoon, or maybe even good evening. My name is Zach, and this is Keys for Kids. The right medicine is really helpful when you're sick or if you have a health condition. But if you take too much of it or use it in the wrong way, it can be dangerous. It's a lot like that with our words, too. Every day you have the choice to speak harmful or helpful words to those around you. Proverbs 18:21 says this, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." Our story today is entitled, Poison Frogs and Words. Miguel and Carlos were exploring the small stream in Miguel's backyard. "Hey, look over there," Carlos pointed. "It's a poison dart frog. I wonder if we can catch it." The boys ran back to the house to ask Miguel's dad for a bucket. "You're going to catch what?" Dad asked in surprise. "A poison dart frog," said the boys in unison. "Maybe I should come to supervise this," Dad said. "Poison dart frogs can be dangerous if you don't handle them properly." Dad and the boys, now armed with a bucket and gloves, went back to the stream in search of the frog. They quickly found the bright orange and blue frog perched on a rock. Together they captured the little creature in their bucket. "Boys, this tiny frog is oozing poison. In fact, animals that eat these frogs can get very sick, and many die from the toxic poison. Since it's on the frog's skin, touching it could be very painful if the poison got into a cut or an open wound." "Oh boy," said Carlos, "these frogs are bad news." "They aren't all bad," said Dad. "Scientists are trying to develop medicine using some of these little guys. They think the toxins could be used in good ways, like in anesthesia or muscle relaxants." Miguel looked puzzled. "So these frogs can be both deadly and helpful?" "That's right," said Dad. "It just depends on how they're used." He peered into the bucket to look at the little frog. "You know, poison dart frogs always make me think of our tongues," said Dad. "I'm sure you're not going to lick this frog," Carlos said with a laugh. Dad smiled. "I wouldn't recommend that. But just like this poison dart frog can be both harmful and helpful, our tongues have the power to speak hurtful or encouraging words. The Bible says that both death and life are in the power of the tongue, so we have to choose to use our words in the right way. We need to remember that we belong to Jesus and speak in a way that reflects His goodness and love." Miguel looked in the bucket. "Well, little poison dart frog, you'll be a good reminder to use my words to help people and not hurt them." So, how about you? Do your words bring help or harm to those around you? The Bible says our words are very powerful. We can use that power in a good way to show others the love of Jesus, or we can speak harsh, unkind words that hurt people's feelings. Jesus always helps and encourages us through His words in the Bible, and He wants us to speak words that lift people up and not tear them down. Our key verse is found in the Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21.
The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit.
And our key thought today, speak helpful words. If you like to listen to the Keys for Kids stories every day, then you'll love to listen to Keys for Kids Radio. That's our radio station made just for you, and you can catch me there every single day on Keys for Kids, Down Gilead Lane, and Red Rock Mysteries. There's even interviews with Connie Kendall from Adventures in Odyssey and other kids just like you. Find it all at keysforkids.net today. Well, as always, I'm Zach. Thanks for listening to Keys for Kids.